back to my channel. Today I have a monthly March message for all of the Aquariuses out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Aquarius out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. Also, I want to remind you all guys that I now have an Etsy shop, so please look down in the description box so that you can book your own private session with me, as well as look at all of the custom-made jewelry and meditations that I currently have listed. So without further ado, Aquarius, let's get into your message. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get right into it. What information and what insight can you offer Aquarius this month, Spirit? What information and what insight can you offer Aquarius? Aquarius, you are at the moon. You are currently at the moon. So this is going to represent dreams, illusions, really diving deep into an inward journey. I really feel this also is about facing your fears. A lot of times the moon truly represents facing the fears and having to look deep within ourselves, facing our shadows. A lot of times we don't want to face our shadows. We don't want to face what's there. And I really feel that what this is really saying here, whoa, okay, one at a time, please. And I really feel that what it's really saying here is that this is really about you learning to embrace the shadow aspects of yourself, learning to come to terms with it. Yeah, Aquarius. So I feel a lot of you are in your head. You're all in your head right now. Okay, you want me to pick that one up. I get it. Two more, please, for Aquarius. Two more for Aquarius. Oh, we almost had the Fool pop out. Aquarius, you're all in your head. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, let's see. One more card, and then we're going to dive right in. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first card up represents where you currently are. And as I mentioned, you are at the moon. So this is about learning to face your fears, learning to see the illusions for what they really are, recognizing that we often have a lot of secrets that we sort of keep in the dark. This is about bringing those secrets to light, right? What secrets, what things have you sort of been hiding from yourself that you have not been wanting to face? And I really feel this has a lot to do with shadow aspects. What shadow aspects have you been avoiding that you're not really wanting to explore or discover? And I feel that what Spirit is really saying is that it is shining a bright light on that, because you need to see this. You need to understand it. I say that because you have the moon here with the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. You're needing to bring whatever is in the shadow, whatever is unknown, to the surface so that it can be known, so that you could truly see it for what it is. So what is your theme this month? Your theme this month is the Seven of Cups. This is really interesting here for you, Aquarius, because the Seven of Cups is really about making conscious choices. And I feel that whatever opportunities or choices or options are presented to you, I really feel that you're going to be very disconnected from them. Cups really speaks about the emotions. The moon really speaks about emotions. It's how we feel about certain things. And I really feel that your theme, your whole thing is really about it's really about getting out of your head and getting back into how you feel about certain things. Because I really feel that this is about you learning to truly understand how your emotions represent the intuitive hits that you receive here. So I feel that your theme this month is really about learning to take the path that you ultimately would never take. And that is learning to dive deep into your emotions to truly understand them. Now, what are you achieving this month? You have the 9 of Wands. So this is really about moving past barriers, right? Moving past perceived limitations. I really feel this is about you getting out of your comfort zone here, Aquarius. So I feel that what you're accomplishing this month is you're starting to sort of see how you are, it's almost like all of the unknown things that you were not aware of or that you were not privy to in the past are now sort of coming to the surface. And I really feel that you're allowing that to sort of light the way. I really feel it also has to do with you grounding something in the physical. I really feel this is about you really understanding your own intuitive abilities and really understanding how you feel about these gifts that you have and really sort of bringing it to light and truly allowing it to sort of guide you or lead you in making them grow or expand in some way. So I really feel that that's what you are accomplishing this month. Now, what do you need to avoid? Okay, this is interesting. You have the Ace of Pentacles here is what you need to avoid. And I really feel that what this means is, you know, you're so used to things being easily accessible to you here, Aquarius. You're so used to things being handed to you. Okay. I normally don't ever read the Ace of Pentacles this way, but this is kind of what they're telling me. You're used to things being handed to you. And what Spirit is saying is that whatever it is you're wanting to bring to fruition, whatever it is you're wanting to grow or you're wanting to sort of bring to fruition, they're not going to hand it to you. You got to work for it. That's really what they're telling me. You have to ultimately work for it. Okay. I say that because you have the Moon here with the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a very hard worker, but you have the King of Pentacles in reversed here, which tells me that you're going to have to work really hard for what you want. And you're going to have to get out of this habit that you have of things being naturally handed to you. And it's almost like you're wanting Spirit to sort of hand you the answer, the solution, or sort of gift you this experience that you're wanting. But Spirit's saying, you have to understand first and foremost, you know, how you really feel about it. And you also have to understand, you know, why is there resistance? What's the shadow? What's the secret? What's the illusion behind all of that in order for you to truly align with it? Okay. Now, what do you need to embrace? You have the 7 of Swords here. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, this 7 of Swords, I often read it as thievery, right? Like someone's, you know, stealing from you or something, you know, in that sense, like, you know, someone is lying, cheating, stealing, that kind of thing. But what I'm getting from this is that your thoughts overrun you so much that you are so often in your head that when your intuition actually lights up, you dismiss it completely here, Aquarius, okay? Because look at this card. Notice how you see the Moon up here, right? It is lighting his action, what he's doing, right? He is actually stealing these feathers, okay? Now, what I really ultimately get from this, Aquarius, is that the only reason why you are not seeing or recognizing what you're needing or what you're wanting is because you're deceiving yourself. You're not truly allowing yourself to see the intuitive hits or see the intuition. You're not even trusting it. And so Spirit is really trying to get you to express that, really bring that to the surface so that you can truly understand it. And I feel that your obstacle here is really about, your obstacle is the Page of Pentacles, right? The Page of Pentacles is this experience where we ultimately allow ourselves to OMG. Okay. The Page of Pentacles is your obstacle. And what this truly represents here is that it represents you actually anchoring something in the physical. You ultimately knowing that you could have everything that you desire. A page is a messenger. They bring forth a message. The Page of Pentacles, really what it's bringing to you is experiences. It's bringing to you, opportunities that will present itself in the form of, a job or a new car or, leading you towards anything that could be, literally planted in the physical. But I feel that what's currently going on here is that a page is not only grounded in the physical, but can also dream everything that they're wanting, that they're desiring and wanting to sort of bring down to the physical. But I feel that what's transpiring is that Spirit is really wanting you to do the work. Spirit isn't going to just hand you whatever it is you're wanting to bring to fruition. Spirit is really telling you, when you can show me a little bit of commitment into going into that deep, dark shadow so that you could truly understand how you're deceiving yourself and how you're not allowing your own intuition to be that defined guidance, then, we're not going to give you what you need. And I know that sounds so twisted, but I really feel that what Spirit's saying is that you haven't had to really work hard here, Aquarius, for what you've needed. And so this is why you're having to go through this experience so that you could truly understand the depth behind trusting, okay? Now, what is your support? Your support is the King of Pentacles in reversed here. And as I mentioned, this King of Pentacles is someone that is, and I hate to say this, is very greedy, okay? A King of Pentacles in reversed only cares about himself, okay? Now, I feel that in the past, that was you. You only cared about yourself. You only cared about what was, what you needed and what was going to help you get what you needed out of it. And I feel that that is sort of what stems from, I feel like maybe you were always handed things, maybe things were always given to you and you never really had to work for it. So you naturally sort of had that perception or that idea that, you know what, I don't have to work hard for what I want, right? And this is what they're telling me. This is why your embrace card, your heart of the reading here is the Seven of Swords, right? Because what it's saying is that because everything was already gifted to you, was given to you, and you've never really had to work hard for it, you're like, well, I'm just going to steal what I need to steal because that's my option, right? That's the option that I was given. But what Spirit is really wanting you to focus on here, Aquarius, is that it needs you to get out of your head and into your heart. That's really what Spirit is wanting you to do here. Now, what is your action? Your action is the Nine of Swords. Now, I'm going to clarify this because the Nine of Swords is really about being stressed out and in your head, right? Being in your head and trying to think your way through a solution or think your way through a potential problem doesn't solve anything. You're not putting forth action towards anything. So let's clarify this Nine of Swords. Why is this Nine of Swords here as the action, Spirit? Why is the Nine of Swords here as the action for Aquarius? Why is this Nine of Swords here? Okay, we have Temperance, which is about moderation, transforming. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Aquarius? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Aquarius? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Aquarius? Okay. All right, so we have Temperance in reversed with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I really feel that what Spirit is really saying is that you need to take guided action, okay? I really feel that because you're so analytical here, Aquarius, and because you're a natural thinker and you're a problem solver and you want to solve every problem out there, you want to have a solution. Spirit is saying, no matter how much you try to work on a solution, it will never give you what you are needing. It will never give you what you need, and you'll never have the solution for it, because what Spirit's saying is you need to take guided action. The Page of Pentacles really speaks about that trust, knowing that Spirit is going to gift you or provide you with what you need, right? This pentacle was given to him, right? And so now what he chooses to do with that is entirely up to him, right? He can choose to either spend that pentacle, or he can choose to plant that pentacle and grow more of what he loves, okay? The Knight of Wands is about moving swiftly towards a new adventure, right? Knowing that there are new experiences on the horizon, okay? And I really feel that what Spirit is really saying here as your action here, Aquarius, is that you need to take guided action. Get out of your head. Start making conscious choices about the direction that you want to go and the things that you want to do. And honestly, what it really wants you to focus on is your feelings. Focus on your emotions. What is it that you are avoiding and feeling when it comes to the things that are in resistance? Now, what is your advice and your encouragement? You have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess speaks about this infinite wisdom, okay? What also comes with the High Priestess is infinite possibilities. When you are truly aligned and you are tuned into your intuition, you know without a shadow of a doubt that you can see into the unseen world and know that you could have whatever your heart desires. It's merely a matter of you allowing yourself to tune into that type of frequency, that type of energy, and bringing it to the forefront. It's also about having faith, right? Understand that the faith that you are lacking, I really feel comes from the fact that you're just so disconnected emotionally here. So that is what your message is here for the month of March here, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and draw from the Work Your Light Oracle deck to see what additional information and insight Spirit has for you. What additional information and insight does Spirit have for Aquarius? What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius? What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius? Oops. What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius? Additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius? Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. We have awakening, energetic upgrades, and a new way of being. This is about integration. Okay. So here's what I'm hearing, Aquarius, for you. I really feel that the reason why you are experiencing things the way that you are experiencing them, it is because Spirit is really trying to bring you to this awareness that whatever it is you are currently doing, all of this thinking that you're doing in your headspace is not helping you integrate into a new way of being. It's really about recognizing that the patterns that you have of avoiding looking deep into the shadows and seeing the illusions for what they are isn't helping you come to the understanding that you're going to, it's almost like you're avoiding it, right? And I really feel that what Spirit is really wanting you to see, because you have the moon up here as well in this card, right? I feel that what Spirit really needs you to do here, Aquarius, is it needs you to truly embrace how you feel about anything that you currently feel is a challenge for you, is an obstacle for you, or that you feel resistance with. I really feel that it's going to be very good for you to really focus in on new moon energy and full moon energy. You know, new moon energy is really about making wishes, right? We want to create things. We want to manifest things with a new moon. And it's really about setting goals, right? What kind of goals are we going to set at every new moon that we then want to bring to fruition, right? As time goes on. Full moon energy is really about learning to sort of reflect, right? It's really about reflecting on where we've been and understanding that, you know, there are certain things that we have to let go. And it's really about learning to forgive ourselves, right? Learning to forgive others, recognizing that we're not perfect and that sometimes, you know, we're the ones really in the way of our own ultimate, you know, success. And it's really about learning to see that, recognizing that, and letting that go, right? So that we could then move towards something bigger, better, brighter. So, Aquarius, this is your message. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.